Welcome, everybody, to the E-Racing Pro Series. We are back again this week. We are at Japan, and as you can see, the multiplayer cars are still not functioning. Well, we're in the multiplayer cars because the normal cars are still not functioning properly. But nonetheless, we're still going to continue on. We seem to have a smaller field tonight. I don't know if a lot of people just don't like Japan or what the case is, but unfortunately, this week, one of our racers had a tragedy. P. Gonzalez, one of his good friends, James Madeline, passed away this week. So tonight's race, we are dedicating to James Madeline. We're sending our best wishes and prayers out to the Madeline family, and we are very deeply sorry for the loss that you encountered this week. Gonna sit here and watch Paul go out for his first hot lap here at Japan. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not sure what kind of times we're looking for here, so we're just gonna kind of see what happens. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna say that T. McKenzie and Ultimate Beast will probably be two of the top guys to watch during the session, so we're gonna see how this plays out over the next 14 and a half minutes. As for now, we got our eyes here on P. Gonzalez. And he is flashing. Did he already use up his top lap? Oh, almost lost it there. That is no bueno. I wonder if he's burning another lap, possibly. I'm trying to find out who the first person was out on a lap here that is actually running a hot lap. It looks like Taikengis is on his hot lap right now. So we're going to stay with him here for a second, see what he's got. Come out of the last turn there, and he is the first one to put a lap in, 1:30.343. Like I said, I have no idea what kind of times they're supposed to be running, but that's the first one we see. Ultimate Beast gets a 1:32.792, but I'm thinking he either messed up or that wasn't a push lap. And there we go. Ghost jumps to the top with a 1:28.881. All right, who else do we got out here on a hot lap? Baby. I was pronouncing this wrong the first time when he raced with us. I was calling him bye-bye. He told me it is Baby. So I will try to correct myself on that one. He's coming out of the last turn here, and he just misses getting the pole, 1:29.026. Thinking those are decent times. Really not sure. Well, let's follow around with Toro here. He's starting his hot lap. Let's see what he can lay down in this black and yellow car. We got some fans out here rooting for Paul tonight. I think a lot of us are. Toro is hitting his marks through the turns here so far. Looks like he's got a decent lap going. This is not exactly one of my favorite tracks. I don't think a lot of people love this track, except Ultimate Beast told me he really likes this track. So that's why I'm going to be keeping an eye on him. That was a lot of grass there. Jeez. That section right there, you got to go balls deep in there. And if you catch that outside curb, it's not a lot of fun. Cynical says he loves the track. I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, I guess. I think I hate it more because of Gran Turismo, because of all the shit cars that you have to drive here. Like, I don't know why they bring the worst cars here, but it's so weird driving one of them compared to an F1 car here, because they just handle so much better. You're going so much faster through the turns. It feels like you're coming to a stop when you drive something else here. All right, let's see what Toro did for his hot lap here. He's coming around to the line, and he's going to fall into fifth place with a 1:33.3. I think McKenzie is currently on a hot lap. So we're going to flip to him and see what he's got. Man, that thing is shiny tonight. I do not remember his car looking like that last week. Oh, it looks even shinier backwards. That's not what he was looking for. I think he had the sun reflect off of his paint scheme and blinded him going through the turn there. I think that said Red Mask has left. I don't know if he's having internet issues. Hopefully he can get back up in here, though. He's still got a decent amount of time, 10.5 minutes. I'm also trying to keep my one eye on this Eagles-Bucks game, which is, I don't know. I thought the Eagles were doing good, but every time I look over, we don't score. So it's kind of concerning. We can't get a touchdown. All right, McKenzie is really backing it down. Probably trying to get some of his hot lap back, cool off the tires. I mean, he could just pit and get another set of tires, but he seems to want to use these ones. And he's off attempt number 2 at his first hot lap here, even though it did technically register a time for him, but I don't think he's going to brag about that one. Meanwhile, anybody else on the track right now? Ghost is on an out lap. Beast is on an out lap. All right, we're just going to stay with McKenzie here. Jordan Davis is a giant man. Jesus. No, okay, McKenzie is not going for it. So, I guess we'll watch Beast here. Don't have too many options to watch. There's a lot of people sitting in the pits. I guess some people just aren't concerned about where they're starting. I'm going to be highly upset if the Eagles lose to the Bucks, though. That would just be very depressing. All right. Beast is starting to get her up to speed here. It looks like he's preparing to go out for his hot lap. Another attempt here. Got to gain almost 4 seconds. So I'm definitely thinking that first lap was not what he wanted. Again, he did say he loves this track, so I'm expecting, like, I don't know, first place after this lap if he doesn't screw it up again. But Beast has a track record this year choking a little bit at the end of the races and qualifying. Well, not qualifying. He usually is pretty good at getting hot laps. Can we sack Baker Mayfield, please? It's very distracting for me to have my favorite team on while I'm trying to commentate. Alright, so far I haven't seen him make any mistakes, so this should be a cleaner lap, I would like to think. I am being told 27s is what we're shooting for. I think that's, I kind of remember that, but I think that was last year. I don't even know if I ran Japan on this game, honestly. Not even in career, I don't think we went to Japan. I think we did the shortened season, and that was probably one of the ones I cut out. All right, he's got a couple more turns here. So far, I've not seen any mistakes. I don't think he's gotten his lap invalidated, so we should get a lap time here. Yeah, 128.470. Still not quite the number that they are shooting for, but enough to get him in the first place at the moment. Cynical said if he was a real boss, he'd be running low 27s. Oh, my Lord. All right, let's see. Who else on the hot lap? I think Ghost. Is the Ghost on the hot lap currently? He was the first one to get a good lap, and he's got somebody not very far behind him either. They are coming up very quickly, it looks like. Who is that that's right behind him? Oh, he had to let them go. Who the hell was that? Is that Paul? I can't figure out who the hell that was. There we go. Baby gets a good lap in. 128.628. That moves him up to second. I really don't know. I think Toro might be on an outlap right now. I was trying to figure out what P. Gonzalez was maybe running an outlap. Well, he's coming through the last few turns here, so we will see if he registers a lap. And jumps up to fourth, 129.051. That is definitely better than what he had. Moves Paul into fourth. I'm sure he would love to get a podium tonight. That would definitely be the greatest way to dedicate this race. Alright, can we find another hot lapper right now? He just finished his. I'm thinking Toro's on a hot lap. McKenzie might be on a hot lap. Looks like Toro's about to finish his, so let's see if he improves on his time here. And he did not. Alright. Flip back to McKenzie. I know he should definitely be able to improve the time that he put down. Look at him wearing a Red Bull helmet. I see you. There it is. Top of the board for T. McKenzie. 128.296. I figured eventually it'd be these two up towards the top. Alright. Who else? Is Ty on a hot lap? I think Ty might possibly be on a hot lap. Even though it kind of sucks having a smaller field, it's a lot easier to figure out who to go to for qualifying, that's for sure. Ty Kangas locking up those brakes. Coming up on Toro. I'm not sure if Toro just started a hot lap. I don't think Ty missed the turn there a little bit. Well, he had to go around Toro there to get his hot lap done, so I'm not sure if that hurt his time at all or if that helped him with getting a little bit of draft. Doesn't look like he improved on his time there. Alright, we got Zach out here finally making a run. I'm not sure if Red Mask was ever able to join back in. Gotta go check that. Oh, he needs an invite. Jesus. I did not see this. Oh no, I didn't mean to invite Jinx. Oh boy. Oh god. Well, hopefully I didn't just invite somebody that wasn't supposed to be in here. Alright, we got Red Mask back in. Now I can see why he didn't join. Damn, I did not look at my phone. My bad, Red. Alright, Zach looks like he's still on an outlap here. Coming up to the line. I'm assuming he's going to start his hot lap now. The Bucks are really about to tie the Eagles, right? What are we doing, guys? Why can't we score? 3-3. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. All right, we're going to keep our eyes on Zach, and as you can see, everybody towards the top of the leaderboard is on an out lap, trying to get one last lap in. I feel like Beast and Ghost are going to be the first two for me to check on. Oh, my foot is going numb because I have multiple extremities messed up, and at this point in time, my body just can't handle it anymore. Oh. Slipping and sliding all over the place there. Trying to send it. Trying to get as much speed out of this thing as he can. Red Mask gets back in and has retired. He probably didn't have enough time to get out there and get a lap in, but at least he got back into the lobby. I'm a little confused why... never mind. Oh, that might have invalidated his lap. P. Gonzalez has retired. We're watching Ghost here. He's the first one that was right behind Zach. I believe he is on his final attempt for a hot lap here. I know Ultimate Beast is definitely going to do it. Mackenzie didn't get a chance to run another lap there. And Ghost does improve, just jumps in front of Baby. Oh man, 0.003 of a second difference. Ultimate Beast, he's coming around to finish his lap up. It looks like Baby's right behind Beast. He's going to be able to get a lap in here too. Wow, Toro is all over Beast there. Does he improve his time? What the hell just happened? Well, it looks like Mackenzie is going to keep the pole. Everybody's finished their lap. I don't know what was going on there with Toro and Beast. That didn't look good. Alright, well, that is going to finish off qualifying here. You see the starting order. T. Mackenzie's first, Ultimate Beast second, Ghost MB is third. Ugh. Hopefully we can have a good race. Shouldn't be a lot of safety cars since it's not a big field. There's the rest of your starting order. It looks like the top four could be potentially having a good battle here. Very close in speed. Everybody out here is rooting for P. Gonzalez. He's not too far off either. Alright. So now we are loading up into the race. Everybody's getting their pit strategies and fuel strategies in. I'm going to take a short 30-second break here to rest my voice until we get going, and I will be back for the start of this. Alright, I am back. We are just waiting to get this race started. Waiting for everybody to get their strategies in. Getting close to the end of the season. Ultimate Beast is all but wrapped up the Season 10 championship. He pretty much just needs to get 3 points, I think, for the rest of the season. And if T. Mackenzie doesn't win and get fastest lap every race, then I don't think he can lose it anyway. So in terms of the championship battle, that is all but wrapped up. The constructors battle, that's a little bit different. That is not wrapped up yet, but Mercedes has a fairly big lead there, so the chances of that changing are not great either. Now I'm starting to get concerned that we're going to have to go a whole season in these multiplayer cars if they don't fix this game, because normally they're pretty quick with updates, but they didn't do one after screwing up the game pretty badly. They could have just reverted the old update and figured out another way to put whatever they had to in the game. Instead, they just left it broken, which is a little confusing. But EA Sports, you paid us for the game. Alright, sounds like the lights are about to go off. We're getting ready to go green. Alright, we're going to get a little bit lied to here because the lights usually go off before they actually see it. And they're off. Nope, just kidding, I got to guess. There we go, now they're actually off. Here we go, T. McKenzie gets a good jump, he's out front. What the hell just happened? Oh no. And we get a safety car immediately. That's promising. I didn't even see anybody spin, so I don't know what just brought that out. Is the game this broken? I'm thinking that this is just a glitch because I saw absolutely nothing happen at the start there. I've never seen the safety car beat the leader to turn one off of the initial restart. That was crazy. It was like the safety car was just gonna come out no matter what. This is not normal. Hopefully it only goes for one lap here. I'm not exactly sure. We might have to restart. I believe everybody's still in their same starting position. And they're not going in. God damn it. Am I really going to have to make this lobby again? Alright. Alright, well, we're going to give this one more lap to see if it gets us going racing, and if not, I'm going to have to make a new lobby and customize the grid order and all that lovely stuff that I've been having to do almost every race now because EA Sports just doesn't care about their game. Why? Why is this happening? It was a really good game. I don't know why they tried to mess it up. They had a good thing going. When the game first came out, I loved it. I also loved having two working extremities, so, I mean, that also doesn't help either. What would really help would be to see the Eagles score a touchdown here before halftime, which would be nice. because it's 3-3. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, that's a touchdown. Wow. You ask, you shall receive. Look at that. 45-yard bomb as I'm asking for it. Because some third-string backup receiver named Alameda Zacchaeus that never plays. Because Quez Watkins is hurt. Wow. That was awesome. All right, well, let's see. Safety car. Are you going to go in this lap? Will you cooperate? The safety car is still cruising around. They're getting pretty close to the section there. There's safety cars in this lap. Alright. Hopefully we can get some racing now. That was the first safety car I've seen that was absolutely nothing at all. I don't know what anybody did wrong there. I don't even think they had the opportunity to start. That was just a game glitch. Just add that to the list of bugs that EA needs to fix that they're creating for themselves. McKenzie takes off here, and he gets one hell of a launch there. He gets almost 9/10 on Beast. That is a great way to start off the race. Nonetheless, lap 3, I guess, is technically lap 1 now. Just makes everybody's life a little easier with strategy, I guess. I don't know what the plan is. Let's see what everybody's got for tires. Mostly mediums, 2 softs. I'm not sure what the strat is here. I always personally like to try to go, medium soft or soft medium. I like to start on softs, but I don't know if that's doable here or how bad the tire wear is. But you did just get 2 extra laps, so potentially maybe you could change your strategy if you were planning to do something different. Oh, we got a caution. Why do we have a caution? I'm not sure, because it seems like nothing happened. Hopefully the game is not going to throw another imaginary safety car. Things are tight back here in 7th place between Baby, Toro Elite, and Red Mask. I'm pretty sure Baby was in 4th place to start, so something happened to him. Maybe he had a little spin. That's what the caution was. He's trying to catch back up to Zach here to get 6th place. He is burning some ERS, or he's got a lot of straight line speed, one of the two. But either way, he easily makes his way back around Zach into 6th place. And now he's got to gain about 3.5 seconds into the next car in front of him. Ultimate Beast lays down the best lap. He is staying right here with McKenzie. Only 4/10 back going into turn 1. That first turn is something, man, because you can't listen to what the game tells you to do. You can send it in there, but you can't fully send it without lifting a little bit. You got to definitely lift a little and then get on the brakes hard for the second little right hand there. It's a very interesting track. There's nothing I would say compares to this. And we have a DNF already. Zach has lost control of his vehicle, and he is out. Is that going to be a full safety car? Is that just a virtual? I'm thinking it's just a virtual. That would definitely be nice if it's just a virtual. So far, the game is not specifying what type of safety car this is, but I think it might. Yeah, it was just virtual. And Ultimate Beast took advantage of that. Gotten right up onto Mackenzie's bumper here going into the last couple turns. And look who has made his way into a podium position. P. Gonzalez sitting here in 3rd place. He's got Ty Kangas back there behind him. And what happened to Ghost and Baby? Baby's made his way back up to 5th, so he is definitely trying to rebound here. He's made his way around Ghost, who seems to be losing a lot of speed there on the straights. Ty Kangas, he is just chilling along here in 4th place on those soft tires. him and Baby are the only two on the soft tires right now. Oh, actually, Zach was, or I don't know why that says soft 0 because he definitely ran a couple laps. I think he was on the mediums and it just says soft now because he died. His car, I didn't see exactly what happened to Zach, but it was not good apparently. Meanwhile, the battle for 5th is starting to heat up here. Oh, P. Gonzalez, I think, had a little bit of something happen there, and Ty Kangas has managed to get around him, but P. Gonzalez seemed to recover nicely, and he is just under a second behind Ty Kangas, and if he can stay there, he should be in the DRS range. It'd be really nice if the Eagles got a defensive touchdown here, and they pick it. Are you serious? Wow. Well, they didn't get the touchdown, but man, twice I've asked for something and it happened immediately. Was that Blankenship? That is awesome timing. All right. Every time I look over at the Eagles game and ask for something, something good happens now. We got 2:26 left, guys. So if you want to score again and make this 17-3, that would be fantastic. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead seems to be heating up. Ultimate Beast is all over T. McKenzie right now. And I'm not sure where the best spot really, I guess turn 1 would probably be the best spot to make a pass here. There's not a lot of places that are great for making passes. There are a couple of longer straights, so if you have some straight line speed, you can make the passes there. But, yeah, I think Beast is just waiting for the right time when he gets the right run, which is good. He doesn't need to rush it. He's just being patient. They're both on the same tires. I'm sure it seems like they have pretty much similar pace, so I don't know if he's going to pull away. He actually missed the turn there a little bit. That's going to give McKenzie a little bit of a gap, but not too much. He should be able to get that back in the draft. Is that not a DRS? It does seem like Beast has a little bit more straight line speed than McKenzie, because I know the draft is strong, but I don't think it's that strong. And he's going to make the pass here, going into turn 1, just as I thought. And for now, Ultimate Beast is in the lead, but T. McKenzie is right there on his tail, and from what I've seen so far, it seems like he has more downforce and is able to get through these turns better, so I think he should be able to stay with him pretty easily here until they get to a straight section. Staying on his tail. Meanwhile, P. Gonzalez has managed to get his way back up into 3rd place. Gotta love to see that. Oh man, that curb is a little sketchy. You saw he got a little sideways there going through there. Ty Kangas is on those softs, hanging in here strong, having one of his best races so far this season. I think those softs are probably starting to wear off now. Baby, who had fallen back to about 8th at one point in time, he seems to be settled in there in 5th place. Ghost and, is that Red Mask? Yes, they are battling side by side here for 6th place. Having a nice little battle. Get real close. Ooh, a little closer than they probably would have liked there. Ghost made a little contact. It doesn't look like his wing got any damage, but sometimes you can get it and you won't visually see it, so you never know. Ghost goes to make the move back past him. Got some more straight line speed going down this long straight. He's going to make the pass back into 6th place. Meanwhile, T. McKenzie was back past Ultimate Beast, but Ultimate Beast is all over the back. We got battles all over the place here. I'm trying to keep up with all of them. Ultimate Beast is definitely losing time here in these downforce sections. You can see that. But it also seems like he gains it back pretty easily going down the straights. Man, I will say the graphics on this game are great. It's unfortunate that they're screwing up a lot of small stuff that's normally not an issue, but Beast had a very good turn there. Man, he was pegging it out that one gear. Alright, P. Gonzalez is starting to get a little bit of a gap. He's trying to get Ty Kangas, out of his DRS range. So far hasn't been able to do that. Meanwhile, Ghost and Red Mask are still kind of close to each other. Not quite side by side anymore like they were there for about a half a lap. But I'm going to keep my eyes up on this front battle here. This seems to be the closest one. Meanwhile, my dog just wants to crowd all of my space. She wants to love me extra tonight. And Ultimate Beast got his wing open. Is he going to try to make the pass going into turn one? No. Not get enough of a run there. No reason to send it yet. Red Mask with a 3-second penalty, trying to keep up with Ghost and stay in his DRS range, which he is, but do not think he wanted to see that penalty. Thank you, puppy. Alright, I had to get my dog out of my way. Alright, so the Eagles have the ball, minute 1 seconds, and we're almost in the red zone. Gotta love it. Meanwhile, Beast and McKenzie seem to be content with riding in this order for the last lap or so. They were going back and forth there for a couple of laps. Beast is getting close here, though. He might be thinking about making another move to get back in the lead. Ooh, that could be a warning there. Not sure if he lifted enough or not. You can avoid a warning if you get fully out of the gas when you go off the track. Just got to make sure you stay out of it until you get back into where you're supposed to be on the track. These guys are tight going into the last couple turns here. Let's see if Beast can set this up to get the run he wants going into turn. Oh, nope, that's not going to help any. Almost lost it coming out of the turn. Got a first-hand view of that. And it looks like the battle for third place here is heating up. Ty Kangas all over the back bumper of P. Gonzalez. Let's see what happens with these two going into the first turn. Ty Kangas looks like he is going to get enough of a run here. He dives it underneath the P. Gonzalez. They are side by side. P. Gonzalez backs it out a little bit, and Ty Kangas overshoots the turn, and he's going to give the spot right back to the P. Gonzalez. Meanwhile, Ghost and Red Mask still both tightly together here as well. Like I said, we've got a couple battles all over this track. Red Mask seems to be content with just staying in Ghost's DRS so far the last few laps from what I've seen, but when I look back here a couple laps ago, oh no, there's another penalty. And Baby, just as he gets the 3-second penalty, also spins it out and also just reset the track, which I'm not sure if he's aware, but that's not something we're supposed to do, so we're going to have to talk to him about that one for sure. He also just probably got a track limit warning there after he got a 3-second penalty, so that's not going to help either. But, yeah, definitely don't want people resetting to the track. Nonetheless, back up to our battle up front. T. McKenzie seems to be holding off Ultimate Beast for now. I don't know if Ultimate Beast is not having a good time going through those last couple turns. The last lap, he almost spun it there. He hit way too much curb and definitely lost the back end a little bit. I don't know if he's going to be able... Nope. He gets close every time. But you got to get a good enough run coming out of those last couple turns to be able to make that work. Let's see. Let's bring up the telemetry here. What are we looking at for battery? Team McKenzie's looking real good on battery. Beast is definitely using a little bit more, it seems like, which is interesting because you think he'd be able to save some just sitting back here. But he's got to make up for some of that downforce that he doesn't have in some of these slower parts of the track. Alright, fastest lap so far. Ultimate Beast still has claim to that, but that will probably change once everybody pits here. And if guys are going to go medium hards, we're close to the pit window. If they're going medium softs, then they're probably not going to pit till somewhere around like 16 to 18, that range. So we will see here what everybody's plan is. Baby has made his pit stop, and he is on hards. He is struggling out there. Whoever I just went past was coming back on the track. Oh, Ty. Was that Ty? I think Ty might have lost it, and that gives P. Gonzalez a huge gap now. He's got 8 seconds over Ty Kangas, and he is just cruising along, trying to get his, I believe, first podium of the season. I got to double check that one. I'm pissed off. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry, I got a little distracted there by a message I was reading. Alright, Ultimate Beast has finally overtaken T. McKenzie for the first place position. But I get a feeling that will not last for long, because we're going to go back to swapping back and forth again. Oh no. And Jalen Hurts throws a pick right when we were about to get a touchdown right before half. God, come on. Yes, there we go. Everybody sacked Baker Mayfield. Alright, Team McKenzie's all on the back bumper here of Ultimate Beast, trying to set up a pass going into this first turn. He seems to be getting through these last turns better than Ultimate Beast, and he gets a good run there, stays in his draft, gets the DRS wing open, and Beast tries to break the draft line, but it's not going to be enough, and McKenzie's going to take the lead back again. But Ultimate Beast stays right there with him. P. Gonzalez getting lonely here. Now Ty Kangas has got to worry about losing a position here. He actually just dove onto the pits. I don't think he likes the way those softs are going. But considering he's just done about 13 laps on those soft tires, I'm thinking he's going mediums, and he is going mediums. So I'm thinking that everybody's going medium soft here. Probably going to end up being the strategy. Ty Kangas and Vaby are battling back here for the last place position. Looks like Vaby's going to be able to get the run on him. He's going to get the DRS and make the pass. Meanwhile, Ty Kangas, he is going to stay in front of them coming out of the pits. Red Mask is just outside of Ghost's DRS range, which I think he was trying really hard to stay in. Does he have any battery left? He does. He's got more than Ghost, so if he wanted to push a little bit here to get back into that DRS range, he could. We will see what he tries to do. So disappointed with the Eagles. We did just get the ball back. Oh, did we just pick them off now? Because now we have the ball at the 35 with 24 seconds, and we have 3 timeouts. So now we have another chance. We run the ball to the 30. You better call a timeout. All right. Meanwhile, McKenzie is all over the back bumper of Beast. These guys are just going back and forth, putting on a show out here. And honestly, P. Gonzalez is hoping that the two of them get together and that he can sneak a win out of here. That would be the ultimate. All right. McKenzie is just staying all over his bumper. He gives him no space when Beast gets past. Sometimes Beast will fall back a little bit, but McKenzie is just staying all over Beast's back bumper. Let's see what their batteries are looking like here. McKenzie is just storing it away. Beast is doing decent, but not as good as McKenzie. Goes through the field here a little bit. P. Gonzalez still just hanging out in third place. He's got a really big gap back to fourth, so he's just riding along, hoping he can snag a nice podium here. I'm grateful he even showed up today, because I wasn't even sure how he was going to be feeling, so I'm glad maybe this will, give him a little distraction and feel a little bit better about what the situation that was going on this week. Go back to 4th place here. Ghost has gotten a nice little gap over Red Mask. They were battling there for about solid 5 laps or so. He was at least staying in his DRS range, but doesn't seem like he's going to be able to maintain that. He's falling back about 4.5 seconds. And P. Gonzalez has gotten a speeding penalty going into the pits. Oh, man. Don't want to see that. I'm going to guess that he's going for softs here. He's going for hards. Huh. I can't imagine that's what he wanted to do. Because he just went 14 laps on the mediums. Well, at least he won't have to worry about the tires getting too warm by the end of this run, that's for sure. And he had enough of a gap that 5 seconds and the tire strategy still might not be enough to make him lose his podium position. Meanwhile, our leaders are battling, and back here in 5th place, it is heating up. Yeah, Vaby and Tykangas, this is for actual position because they've both pitted now. Ty was up there battling with P. Gonzalez for a while, so I don't know if he is struggling. He has lost a lot of time. I know the leaders haven't pit yet, but he is definitely falling back, it seems like. But he's putting a lot of pressure here on Vaby, trying to get that 5th place position back. I know Red Mask, the front 3 still need to pit, so I'm curious to see how that goes. Paul still got a 12-second gap over that battle that's happening right now. Let's check out all the penalties that we got going on here. 6 seconds for Vaby, so yeah, he doesn't even have to worry about the cars behind him. 5 seconds for Ghost. He's sped into the pits as well. Red Mask got 3 seconds. So, I mean, the only one Paul's going to worry about behind him is Ty Kangas if he were to gain 8 seconds from where he is now. Let's get that back on the tires. Go back up to our leaders. And I'm convinced for sure at this point that these guys are going to the soft tire. I honestly am surprised how many people I'm seeing on the hard tires because so many people stretched it out past the halfway point on the mediums. But maybe they just don't like the softs here. Maybe they burn out too fast. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really run this track on this game this season. And I haven't run in almost a month now because of injury. So, I cannot tell you. They still skip past the pit road for another lap. Oh, T. McKenzie dives it on the pits at the last second there. I don't know if is that going to be a full safety car? Oh man, this battle back here for 5th is tightening up. We got 3 cars all within DRS range of each other here. Meanwhile, P. Gonzalez is catching up to Red Mask here. I'm thinking it's just a virtual safety car. McKenzie has gone to the soft tire. He's going to play the undercut here, see how much time he can gain. And honestly, he's probably going to gain a couple seconds off of this. It's going to be hard for Beast to come back for that. But maybe he's hoping that one extra lap of tire wear will help him on later on in the race once they start to fall off. This is going to be potentially the deciding factor of a win. McKenzie might have just got a warning there. He got very close to going outside the track limits. Trying to see how much time he's gaining on the interval. It's definitely dropping for sure. Timeout, Eagles, timeout. They're at the 20. We got time for one play, and if not, a field goal. He's cut off over a second already, so that is definitely not going to help Beast, but if he can get into the pits here and not lose much more time, which there he goes, probably lost about 2 seconds, I'm going to say. I'm going to say somewhere at a 2 to 2.5 seconds behind he's going to end up. Let's see. We will keep the camera on McKenzie here as he's coming through the last few turns. Ultimate Beast is getting serviced with his soft tires. He is just leaving the stall now. Mackenzie's definitely going to come out in front of him, but how much is the question? There he goes, and it's going to be more than 2.5 seconds. Wow. That undercut was huge. 4.5 seconds. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. And I didn't see it pop up, but I'm going to assume no, he did not beat the fast lap there. Huh. Well, let's see. P. Gonzalez has overtaken Red Mask, who is still yet to pit. He is really stretching out these medium tires, and oh man, he almost just highly regretted it. He's definitely, I think it's time for him to come in and get a new set of tires. He's going to lose a lot of time. And this battle back here for 5th is getting intense. We're going to have to keep our eyes on it. Vaby has 5th currently, but he's got Ghost all over his rear bumper. Ty Kangas trying to stay with both of these guys because they both got penalties. And Vaby just lagged out and turned into an AI. And that is unfortunate because they were having a really good battle. I'm going to send him an invite just in case he can't get back in. That sucks. That looked like it was going to be a good battle. But Tykangas still putting pressure here on Ghost. And these guys should leapfrog over Red Mask once he pits, because it looked like you're going to lose about 22, 23 seconds, I think. And I did not see what happened at the end of the half there. I'm hoping we just kicked a field goal at least. But, at least I'll get to watch the second half. Yeah, 13-3. We kicked the field goal. Ty Kangas stays in DRS range, opens up his wing. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get a run here, though. He's not. But it will definitely help him gain some time and get right back on the bumper here of Ghost for 4th place. I'm keeping my eye on the interval up here. It doesn't seem to be dropping a ton. It's actually higher than it was when he first came out of the pits, but it was at 5.5 last lap. I'm still not getting... Yep, Mackenzie pushed and got a hot lap. He's now got the fastest lap with a 1:30.090. But if I had to bet money, I would say that Ultimate Beast is going to try to beat that, and possibly this lap. Yeah, he pushed at some point in time. I'm not sure if it was this lap or not. But he's not gaining a ton of ground, and he's going to need to start cutting into that interval very soon if he wants to catch back up to Mackenzie, because so far it's looking like that undercut might have been the winning move of the race. He did it right when a virtual safety car came out. And right now it's looking like it was definitely a good move, but as you can see, Beast is slowly starting to cut into that gap. I'm going to flip back here to some of these other battles while I keep an eye on that gap up there. Red Mask and Vaby back here battling it up. Red Mask has finally made his pit stop, fallen all the way back to 6th, but he's got the freshest tires on the track. He's got softs. He's going to try to reel back in Ty Kangas and Ghost. P. Gonzalez, he is just hanging out still in 3rd place. Might be a little lonely out there, but podium, whether it's lonely or not, is still good. Trying to see penalties here. Alright. It looks like one of the people that had 3 seconds picked up another 3 seconds. So all the people with penalties have at least 5 seconds or 6 seconds. The next car behind P. Gonzalez has the same penalty as him, so he doesn't even have to worry about that. So his biggest issue would be is if Ty starts to gain on him, which does not seem to be happening either. What does seem to be happening, though, is Ultimate Beast is gaining on our leader, and I'm going to check the fastest lap because he just gained about a second that lap. He did not beat the fast lap, but he did put down a fast lap for sure. And we are keeping our eye to see. He's got 7 laps here, 6 laps, something like that. Trying to reel back into Mackenzie. He's really only got gain about 3 seconds, because once he gets in the DRS range, you can gain that last second back pretty quickly. And definitely seems like these fresher tires are starting to reign supreme. The question is, does he have enough time? Because both of these guys are pushing hard right now. Alright, we don't have any close battles currently on the track. Everybody has seemed to separate. Baby has not found his way back into the lobby yet, unfortunately. Oh, Red Mask is going for a ride. He is going for a ride. He managed to save it, though. Whew. That is not a fun ride that you want to take, that's for sure. Luckily, Baby is an AI behind him, and Ty Kangas was already a couple seconds in front of him, so he didn't lose anything out of it. Definitely didn't gain out of it, that's for sure. But who is gaining is Ultimate Beast, and he's gone from 5.5 to 3.2 seconds in the last couple of laps, and I know Team Mackenzie can see how quickly that the gap is closing. And with a little over 5 laps to go, and the rate that he's catching him, I think he actually might be able to get there. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes here. You can see Mackenzie in the distance there is flashing, and it's down under 3 seconds now. Beast still has enough battery to not be flashing, but Team Mackenzie does not, on the other hand. These guys are pushing as hard as they can right now, and man, those new tires are making a huge difference the amount of time that he is gaining back right now. Gained another almost half second this lap. Oh, what a catch by Jamar Chase. Kind of like how they just flipped over the other Monday night game during halftime of the one I was watching. That makes me like 2 Monday night games better. Alright, 2.5 seconds. 5 laps to go. And Red Mask with another 3-second penalty to add to the 6 seconds he already had. But again, I don't think that's really going to affect him too much. Back on Baby here. Trying to see if he's at an AI. He is not at an AI, and he's getting close to the point that it's going to get him DQ, but he's probably going to end up in the same position anyway. Ty Kangas picks up a penalty. He was one of the few that did not have a penalty. He's got a 3-second penalty now. And everybody is just riding alone here on the track. P. Gonzalez cruising his way around, trying to pick up his first podium of the season. You know he's driving inspired tonight. And it would be awesome to see him get on the podium. And it's looking very promising so far. But I got to go back up to this lead battle because it is down under 2 seconds now. If Beast can gain back 8/10, he's in DRS range, and there is plenty of time left. The problem is, oh no, he did it again, folks. He did it again. Oh, Beast, man. Well, now he's got a much more difficult task in front of him. I was just about to say that even if he does get past him, will he be able to get away from him, which is a whole other beast. But now he's got to overcome a 3-second penalty. Oh, Beast, why? It's so late in the race. I'm afraid to go check the race directory. I want to see if Mackenzie's pushing all on here too. There's one. It looks like Mackenzie's only got 1 warning so far, so Ultimate Beast is going to have to pass him here and gain 3 seconds out in front of him, which is going to be very difficult to do. But it does seem that he is still content on trying to catch him here. He's almost got it down to being within the DRS range. In fact, he does have it under a second now. Well, it is teetering back and forth right between it there, coming up on the lapped car of Baby. Luckily, he is ghosted out, so that should not hurt this battle too much. But I do think it just gave the leader DRS there, which was a little beneficial to him for sure. And I might have lost Beast a little bit of time there. Oh, he got his wing open now, so I guess it balanced out. And now he is down to 6/10 going into the first turn. Whoa. Well, he was down to 6/10. Now it's back over a second. McKenzie is trying hard to fend him off here. Flipping through the rest of the field, it seems like nobody is still very close to each other. They're all spread out. Baby, just who went a lap down, still in AI. And P. Gonzalez looking closer and closer to grabbing a podium here tonight. And it seems like the advantage Beast had on the tires and possibly the motivation to catch him with the penalty is starting to fall off because he is losing time now. It's down to a second and a half. I'm not sure. Let's see. Does he have anything left? He's got nothing. Neither one of them got anything left. It's all out at this point. Oh, man. Beast is not going to be happy with himself. 4 laps to go. 3-second penalty. Hate to see it. Let's take a lap around here with our leader. First, you have to finish Michael Schumacher. As we are on board here with McKenzie, you can see that interval is dropping down. So Beast is making another run here, trying to catch back up to him. Hoping for a mistake. And the person who's really hoping he catches them is P. Gonzalez, because if for some reason they get together, maybe he can catch up and steal this win. Let's get back to the camera view here because Ultimate Beast is back within DRS range and we're approaching, coming up on the last lap. Got about a lap and a half left here. Will he be able to do anything to make a run? Neither one of them got battery left. They are just drained. Everything is gone out of the car. Oh. Can he stay close enough to get DRS range for this last lap? It looks like he did, and why is his wing not open? Doesn't look like his wing's open there. They feel like he was within DRS range and they didn't get it to him. I'm not sure why. And that's going to make it pretty hard to catch him here on the last lap. And as long as T. McKenzie does not make any mistakes here, he should be able to hold on and get this win at Japan in what should be a McLaren, but it's really just a custom car because EA Sports. And then I gotta feed the puppy because she's probably hungry. P. Gonzalez still got a 13-second gap back to Ghost. Ty Kangas looks like he's getting pressured here by Red Mask. And let me see the penalties here. Now, Red Mask is going to have to gain quite a bit of time on Ty Kangas to get that spot because he's got 9 seconds in penalties. Oh. And Ultimate Beast is out of gas, I believe. Is that going to give P. Gonzalez second place here? Well, it looks like T. McKenzie's definitely going to win now. Coming to the finish line, he gets the win. Ultimate Beast out of fuel. Is he going to be able to hold on to second place here? It looks like he's probably going to be able to hold on to it. And he indeed does keep second place. P. Gonzalez bringing his way around. Got a couple more turns here to get the first podium of the season. Oh, gotta love to see it, man. Just drove inspired tonight. I don't even know how you do it. That's got a lot going on in his mind, and he still manages to come in here and pull off a podium finish. Gotta love to see it. Looks like Ghost MV is gonna bring it home in 4th place. Is he out of fuel as well? I think he might also be out of fuel. Once you see one, there's usually more than one. A lot of guys just missed the mark they're going for on the fuel. Red Mask, I believe, is going to end up falling back to 6th as long as Ty Kangas can keep it close here. I think he ran out of fuel as well, but manages to keep the spot. And that is it here for Japan. I'm going to give my voice a break for a second while I try to get these podium finishers in here. Alright, we are just waiting for the other guys to get in here. As you can see, the celebration is going on for T. McKenzie and him. P. Gonzalez and Ultimate Beast all drinking some champagne together, giving each other a nice little cheers. Let me take a picture of this bad boy. And there he is, the man of the night, P. Gonzalez, my man. Love to see it. Had a nice, strong race tonight. Got the podium finish. How you feeling, buddy?
Dude, this was for my brother James, who's watching me right now, watching us. This is for you, brother. I feel great, and I dedicated this race for him as well. And I had to give him all, bro.
Well, that's definitely a great way to dedicate the race to him, man. Like I had said earlier in the broadcast, we're definitely sorry for your loss. It's not a tragedy anybody wants to deal with, but it was nice to see you be able to, get your mind off of things for a little while and drive a great race tonight. You were driving inspired, and I'd love to see you getting on the podium, man. We were rooting for you.
I really appreciate that, man. And yeah, I definitely was driving inspired tonight. I just put my head down, and I don't care where. I just needed to finish in this podium, and I did it.
Well, congratulations, man. And like I said, I'm sorry for your loss, and hopefully the rest of this week goes a little bit better for you.
I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much.
No problem. All right, and on to our second place finisher, Beast. Oh, man, I know you're probably kicking yourself right now. You were not the only one to run out of fuel at the end there. It looked like a couple of people had that issue, but those track limits were not friendly to you this year. Just talk me through your race. Did you think you were going to get in there until you got that track limit penalty?
Yeah, I reckon I could have got him. I knew I was running out of fuel, and I knew I'd run out of fuel, but my goal was to get in his DRS range, which I actually was catching him quite quickly, and then obviously save fuel behind him, overtake on the last lap, and we would win the race. But I just couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, man, it looked like it was going to be a tight battle there. I obviously can't see what the fuel situation is up from my end, so I didn't know that that was an issue. But it was definitely a good race. Another tight battle. You and him going back and forth for the majority of the race until you pitted there. That undercut seemed to be the biggest move of the race, though. Are you happy with your second place, though?
Oh yeah, definitely. I should have boxed maybe when he boxed, but my goal before the race even has started was to box on lap 17 anyway. So I was quite happy doing the overcut. So
Well, regardless of not winning tonight, what you did win is the season-long championship, so I will be the first to congratulate you on that, and congratulations on your second place finish for tonight.
thank you very much.
No problem, champ. But on to tonight's winner, Team Mackenzie. Is this your third or fourth race this season that you want? I think it's your third. Um, You had a great car tonight, man. It seemed like you and Beast obviously were the class of the show. I think from what I could tell, it seemed like you had a little bit more downforce and Beast had a little bit more straight line speed. Did you think that you were going to be able to hold him off there before he got that penalty?
Um, I think we was running the same setup to be fair, because the slipstream through the 130R was so powerful. I'm not because when I was behind him, I was gaining so much speed as well. So I think it was just as OP slipstream. So, but I think it would be interesting if he closed up without the penalty. See how I can hang on. I think the first sector I got a little bit of speed, but in the middle he's gained more. So it would have been close.
Yeah, I was a little shocked how much of a difference that one lap of tires made, but he definitely was coming there at the end, but you were able to hold him off. And like I said, was it your third or fourth win this season?
I think it's my fifth.
Fifth? Oh man, hold on. Now I got to double check it because I got to be
I don't
accurate
know,
here.
really.
Team Mackenzie.
my
Let's
soft-
see.
Third win,
That's
third win,
that's
third.
yeah, third win.
Alright, my bad.
Fifth
You're
win.
good.
My soft tyres were used tyres. They weren't new.
Oh.
So I was on like 12% when I came out the pits. So
Mine was
Ah,
brand new.
gained a lot.
Mine was brand new.
so that was more like a 2 or 3 lap advantage. That makes more sense now. Well, either way, you were still able to make it work and pull off your third win of the season. So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Well, we got Japan out of the way. Like I said, I didn't know how many people were going to be too excited to race here. We had a little bit of a smaller field. But nonetheless, we still had a good race, a lot of good battling. And like I said, we just send our prayers and wishes out to the Madeline family. And we appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. We will be back next week, Monday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Come and join us for the next race. And y'all have a good night.